Hello YouTube. So I've not made a video in quite a bit, just been busy with work, and going to do a review on a stihl with MS200T top handle chain. So got this off eBay, and the only thing is that these saws are not designed and should not be used on the ground for any cutting. The only time they should be used on the ground is to start or to get them serviced. It's designed in the tree, that's why it's top handle, and a lot of people one hand them. I've done it myself, and I've got a bit of a kickback because I'm reaching out, and it was a bigger bar than I expected. It was a 16 inch. The one that I got was a 12 inch bar. Yep, 12 inch bar. Still brand new, still in the original box that came in. Hold up. 12 inch, and it's a 44 drive link, 30cm bars. It can either be on a 7-tooth sprocket or a 6-tooth, which that means is, hold on, so I just tightened it up. Hold on, pause it and I'll open it up. That's me, and this is the rim sprocket. It's a spur, and what I was saying about the 7 or 6, I think it, yep, 7 or 6 tooth sprocket, is these lines. There'll be either 6 or 7 of them all the way around, and that's what pushes the chain around through the drive links. That's your clutch there, chain tensioners, and your oil pump is right down in there. It's in there too, so it comes out and goes into the bar. Got your exhaust there, spark plug. It's a dead man's trigger or safety trigger, so you can't press it until you push that in, and that'll give you it. And this is your off position, on, full choke, half choke, and running. You've got fuel tank, start mechanism with your start handle, and this is where your oil goes. I've seen on the stihl MS, I think it's a MS 150, they've got the oil on the top and the gas on the bottom, petrol. I'm a big stihl fan, but it's just something that I think still should have kept with the design, and they don't make these saws anymore. They've got the MS201T. I've been using that quite a lot, but just not as gutsy as the 200T. In here you've got your air filter, you've got your sling, so you can attach it to your harness. And when you take the side cover off, the chain brake handle comes in, and that chain brake is what stops the chain from going if you have kickback. And it has a chain brake built in called a inertia. Sorry, not good with words, but what it means is if you get a violent kickback or the saws is kicking back, it will automatically put the chain brake on. Saves you getting cut, which I've had before twice from 200T, and they're good saws, good quality build, easy to get parts now, and that's what I like about it. To go into a stihl dealer and to get a top handle saw like this, or should be any top handle. So you've got to have your MPTC, tree climbing, chainsaw from rope and harness, small felling, maintenance and cross cutting. I've got the tickets through college when I was 18, and I've been doing it ever since. I've seen in personally seen people get cut with a saw, and it's one of these things. If you have one split second not thinking using a saw, it happened. Even professionals like myself do cut themselves, but they say if you're going to cut yourself, it's going to be in a small tree, no a big massive oak or a poplar. It's either in a small tree or it's going to be with a handsaw. Um, the MS, I think it's 150. It's got the smallest bar you can get, which to me, if I was doing a reduction on to like a silver birch, a small one, if there was like a lot of sawing to do in small branches, maybe that's like I wouldn't even use handsaw. Uh, sorry, I wouldn't use a chainsaw in that tree. I would use a silky saw or handsaw or pruners, just because it's kind of hard to move about in the tree with the saw, and you're more likely to actually have the injury in the tree with the saw. But you always get accidents, and there's nothing that guarantees you're going to be safe using it. Um, my opinion is anybody who's using a chainsaw either in the tree or on the ground should have training before they actually do the job. Because people think, oh yeah, I can just climb up ladders, cut that branch off, then that'll be me finished. But they don't understand the cuts, what you have to do, how to do them, or what the cuts are actually for specific. I've seen people on ladders on the same branch cutting it, and it snaps in half just doing the top cut down, just snaps straight back. The branch swings into the ladder, hits them, and they've still got the chainsaw running with one hand. And to me, that's one of my pet hates. Just homeowners or people who think you can do the job without any training, or anybody who says, yeah, I'm a qualified tree surgeon, but turns out they're not. Just, it really pisses me off, really. Because I've spent time and money getting the right training to do the job, and people undercut me by half or even more. I'm qualified to do that job, and they're not. They don't have insurance, most of them. Not saying everybody doesn't, but some people don't have insurance. Um, and they just come do the job, rip anybody off, cause damage to the trees, hedges, just don't care. Get in, do the job, get out, get paid, and that's it. They don't care about the tree's health or care about which way can you, how can I put it, which way the tree naturally is, and to get their natural shape, they'll just go in, cut, both, that's it, done, home, or on to the next job so it can rip people off. But other than that, you want to find a tree surgeon who's MPTC qualified, got public liability insurance and private insurance. Some of the companies I've worked with are privately owned companies, but do commercial side too and domestic. but it's one of these things you'll get everybody who says they can do everything, but when it comes to push to shove, they can't do it or just completely kill it or whatever. But so yeah, I was getting off topic there. So to me, if they should not and stay well clear of the top handles, chainsaws, who's not got the right certificates, and just you can get a rear handle one, which that means the handle will be in the bottom like a conventional chainsaw and still has the chain braking handle, but it's the same engine, same CC, um, but you can upgrade the size of the bar in that. A lot of people say the new Husqvarna, I think it's a T540. I'm not too sure. I've used it in the past when it first came out, and company what I worked for at the time when it came out, they go, I think it was about 12, and they had to send every single one back, just out of the box. We didn't start, we didn't oil, we didn't keep revs up. As soon as you just squeeze the trigger a wee bit, it would die instantly. I think Husqvarna worked that out as the, I think it was a carburetor, what was playing up. It wasn't it wasn't calculating when you were accelerating on the throttle, and I would just die instantly. I wasn't getting the right fuel, which that means the saw wasn't picking up the fuel and mixing it with the air to get the correct fuel to air mixture. And they sent other ones back, and we just says no, we're not taking any more. We would like a return on them. So I turned them back, and they went for stihl again. And as soon as you brought it out the box, put oil, fuel in it, 2-stroke max, started it up, and it would go. Stihl is mostly designed for robustness, so which that means you can batter about, take knockings. As you can see, it's all scuffed and whatever. Underside to just all over the place. So it's designed for a knocking about the tree. But with Husqvarna, there's been a couple times where the ring stop is completely not even attached. As soon as you're up the top of the tree, send your saw up to do pruning work, I gripped it onto my harness and it just vanished. Felt the weight come straight off. Checked my carabiners, they worked fine. It was a freeway locking, had it completely in and locked off, and it just completely snapped off. Other ones, chain brake snapped off or it's cracked. In Husqvarna, I'm not saying the Husqvarna's like not good or anything, but it's just they need to go back and think of robust saws like stihl, like the 200T, and maybe include that into it, because Husqvarna is more of a performance saw than a robust. If you look at any tree surgeon in UK, most of the time they're moving about the tree with the saw, gripped their harness, it's taking a hit. It might get dropped out if it's not built quality is good, and a lot of people also use cheap two-stroke mix, which that means that the Oregon has granite and stihl. I think still's pretty the best one out of them. But people go to the garage, like petrol station, say, oh, I need two-stroke, I'll just get it from there, and they go get it, and it just completely knackers the saw really. They put too little in, or that's the worst you can do, put too little in, or just put straight petrol in and mix it through the petrol tank. Or if you put a bit too much in, it'll be fine, you can just add a bit more petrol into the jerry can or the fuel can, then you can mix it a bit more easier than just try guess. So I was just going to make a quick video on stihl MS200T and just give my opinion of it. It's quality good, so hard to find and a good condition. The only thing that had to be replaced was the side cover. That got damaged, and it's been fully serviced. Everything's working fine. I'm going to change the sprocket, so I might do a video on how to do that, like just talk through it, as I don't have my tools with me. They are in work, it's just day off I had and had spare time. I could talk through that and see what people say, and just reminders, just if you see this on the ground or on eBay, just and you're not qualified, just please do not get it. I've seen people hurt themselves with it, and I kick back a hell of a lot, even with the 12-inch. Just go for a rear handle saw, get a bit of training. You can do a Lancer chainsaw course. It's 1 or 2 days. Go onto their website, Lancer Training, or Google search it, and it's surprisingly not dear. I think it was about £200 for the maintenance and cross cutting with tree felling. The MPTC is more higher standard than the Lancer in the UK, and mostly people want the MPTC than Lancer. But if you see this on eBay or someone selling it around the corner, just do not get it. Just go for a rear handle, because these saws are dangerous and they're not designed for ground use at all. So I think that's it. Now end the video there. If you've got any questions or that, just comment on the comment box. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And if you need any information, I can do a review on my climbing kit. Just leave a comment if you want to do that, and see you next time. Bye.